It's Friday, October 24th, and we have NFL Week 8 preview. Can't believe it's already Week 8. We're going to talk that. We're going to talk the Bears versus the Ravens. We're going to talk a little NBA. Our knowledge of the NBA is poor, to say the least, and let's get to it. Welcome on. Happy Friday, fun day, Alex. I mentioned NBA there at the top. Have you been playing any poker recently?
You know, it's so funny. I forgot that even happened this morning.
Yeah, it happened not too long ago.
No, personally I haven't, but, I know a couple of people that have, apparently.
Yeah. A couple people through people, not directly know them, but know of. Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier getting just sniped by us. At first I thought it was sports betting. That's what came out initially. It was like, it's a gambling thing. I was like, obviously they're betting sports. And then there was just a tweet from like ABC News like, yeah, actually Chauncey Billups is, this is all alleged obviously. Chauncey Billups is doing poker ring with the Mafia. I was like, okay, interesting, Mafia. I didn't expect that. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty bad.
This is the plot of a show, well, you're probably going to laugh at me for watching this show, but it's good. Only Murders in the Building. That's literally the plot of the show this season. Is like a mafia poker ring.
It's a good show. Hey, I saw the first season. First season was solid. First season was really good. I just didn't catch on the second season, and obviously this season. But yeah, it's maybe they were just inspired.
Yeah, maybe.
What came first, the mafia ring? Yeah. What came first, the mafia ring or the season?
Yeah. Let's go find that producer. Let's look into his background.
Yeah, that producer's on the hot seat. You're like, shit. The writers, like, oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know what comes. I mean, he's definitely done, right? You're suspended for life. There's no way. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not gambling on basketball.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna handle it. I mean, it's tough for a coach to go out. Like you expect it from a player. I guess you don't really expect a regular player, but it happens to players all the time, random shit. So, but a coach, that's crazy. I mean,
yeah,
I don't get anything. Never mind. I was gonna say I get it. He was a player. That doesn't matter at all. He's still a coach.
It's like Pete Rose. He was a coach and player, but yeah, I mean, still he's done for. I don't know. Again, it's not related to basketball, so I can imagine them saying you're not done forever. But either way, not a good look. And there probably has more people, I think. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I don't know if a team would even just especially, I could see, and Rozier's old now, so it's his career's probably over.
Trying to get some earnings as much as he can.
Well, not even that. I'm just saying, the outcome of this, so his career's probably done. And then Chauncey, I don't think anyone's going to hire a coach with that kind of record, so, they're probably both done.
Yeah, you'd imagine. Sucks. I mean, not really. You made the choice, so it sucks that you made that choice, but... Yeah, I don't know. I hope more details come out. I'm just interested in general, what happened. Because, like I said, if it's sports gambling, you understand, okay, they download some apps, they had their friends put in some bets, whatever might happen. This is a totally different thing. You have to be going to these, it's not like you just can play poker online against the Mafia. You probably have to go to, is there a Portland Mafia they're playing with? I don't know.
I mean... Michael Jordan famously was also doing this, kind of, and they he retired.
How good do you have to be to get that? Is it just Michael Jordan only? Like LeBron? I think LeBron probably is there.
LeBron, yeah. Well, probably not at this point in his career.
Yeah, LeBron's getting gassed now, I think. No, I think he just make him retire. Like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's guys. I'm sure they wouldn't do it to Steph Curry.
Maybe Wemby to protect the future.
Yeah, Luka. Now he's on the Lakers.
Yeah.
Even though somehow if it was Luka, I feel like people would just laugh and be like,
whatever. That's Serbian law. No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
That's allowed. That's encouraged in Serbia. Him and Jokic just getting gassed. They'd be like, that's fine. I mean, I guess we could keep talking NBA for a quick second. I don't want to come back to it. Bulls played their first game last night. Big win against Chauncey Billups' old team, the Pistons. Buzelis looked awesome. You said Vucevic looked awesome. I didn't really watch much of the game. I just saw highlights. But Bulls 1-0. You don't see that very often, Take what you can get.
Yeah, it's not like the Pistons are a great team, obviously, but hey, winning an opener, and they were up by a lot. The score ended up being closer than it really was for most of the game, but yeah, I mean, people were playing well. Io played well, like you said. Buzelis played well, so he had a poster game 1, so that's huge.
Yeah,
always
you need that out early. Always you kept on the graphics the rest of the season. You're like, oh, we got this one out early, huge.
Absolutely. So, yeah, obviously they're probably gonna be like 41-41 as always, but hey, want to know right now.
Yeah, they're a little bit more frisky too. It feels, I don't know. Chicago sports are weird. I saw a tweet. It was like the Chicago Fire won yesterday. Who gives a shit? But like, that was the first playoff win in 16 years of the Fire. And I was like, maybe Chicago sports are turning around. Bulls are winning, Hawks are over 500, Bears are 4-2. We just had, like I said, we said it last pod. We had a good playoff team, and we have a team on the rise with the Sox. So things are looking up. I'm a little scared. I don't think we deserve this somehow. Like, we do, but it just no matter what, we don't deserve. Like, the feeling of Chicago doesn't deserve it for some reason. There's something going on. So, yeah.
Well, I think it's more of the fact that it's like a wave all coming. Like, you're like, whoa, we're not used to being good. Like, you can't just throw that on us. Not that we're good yet, but like we feel it coming. So we're getting a little scared.
Yeah, exactly.
You're comfortable where you've always been.
Yeah, you're getting wins. You're expecting to win now. You're like, oh, it's weird. Like, I'm like, even like we're gonna talk about the Bears in a second. I'm like, the Bears should win this game probably. And it's like, I don't. If I would ask me that last year against the Ravens or any team, I'd be like, oh, no. Like, even the worst team. Yeah. So yeah, it feels weird to be not expected to win, but like have the feeling that you should win. Even last week against or a couple weeks against Commanders, it was like, we need to win. We should win this game. So yeah. Other NBA news, obviously a lot of stuff going on. I know game 1 was the OKC Thunder, Houston Rockets. That game was really good. Kevin Durant dropped some buckets. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going to the free throw line 100 times per usual. They won that game. And then last night, Wembanyama was the biggest story of just a freak. He's just like, yeah, okay. He's healthy. It makes sense. He's awesome. Now he had that reverse dunk from like, I don't know, he's like insane reverse dunk. And then I turned it on. I saw it was just a 4-point play. Like, step back, hit a 3, got tripped. 4-point was sick. So, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty scary.
Yeah. No, I mean, the way he can move, like, yeah, I saw one where he like was drill move, like going around a guy. Then the guy like hit him, fade away, just easy bucket and one. It's like, all right, dude.
Yeah, just relax, man. Come on, please.
Yeah, it's like if you gave Dirk Nowitzki 4 extra inches and also made him 5 times more athletic.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. I wish I had 4 inches.
Well,
extra.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it was, like we said, it was insane. Also, first game for Cooper Flag. He was okay. Minus 29, tough. Plus minus, obviously you're going against Wembanyama, who had plus 29, but like, it's the first game for a rookie. I mean, I don't know. Can't still at 10 points. Needs to get his shots going, but I mean, that's the NBA, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. NBA rookies, I mean, what, he's 20 probably, if that. So like, you're not I don't know. NBA is weird. Like, you literally come in at 20, and I feel like you're not good until at least year 2, 3, until you start actually making a real impact. And obviously, there's guys like Wemby, but like, it's different.
Right. Yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 guys that like hit the ground running really every year. Yeah.
And it's still not crazy to be like, oh, you're averaging 18. You're like, oh, it's pretty sweet for a rookie. But it's not like they're studs, obviously. Like the NFL, where you can be like all pros a rookie, or even MLB, you could be like, pretty solid as a rookie. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was just thinking like it is weird that it's almost exactly like the NHL, where like obviously NHL has leagues below where you train and get up, but like still you don't see rookies dominate usually, or like even second year guys. It's not super common. So weird that they're tied together since they have the same season and kind of act the same way a little bit.
It's a good point. Yeah, because like, NHL, you'd be like, dude, who's this guy? He's going off. And you'd be like, oh, he was drafted 2 overall 3 years ago. You're like, how do I not remember him? And you're like, oh, I guess so. It's like, it's kind of like NBA too. Like, who's this guy? Oh, he's drafted 4 from Kansas. Like, oh, okay, yeah. And like, again, I'm not super into puck or super into basketball, so it's like, just follow it loosely that like that happens. So yeah, it's interesting. There's probably some NBA people listening to this like, you fucking don't know this guy? Dude, this guy averaged 42 at, I don't even know. Doesn't say dude. That'd be pretty insane.
Yeah, it would.
Florida Atlantic. Like, oh, cool.
St. Mary's of the Poor.
Yep. All right, that's enough NBA. Again, early season. We don't really talk about it until the playoffs. We can move to NFL. Week 8. Like I said in the beginning, can't believe it's Week 8. Basically halfway done with the season. Well, one more week until halfway done. So, pretty scary there.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I thought that was like Week 8. Jesus. Yeah, it's sad. Usually, at least the Bears are in it, though, right? They're usually like, Week 8, when's the season going to end? What pick do we have? So now it's like, can we win this game? So, Bears are at Baltimore against the Ravens. Lamar looks like he'll be coming back. I think he's practiced yesterday, or I don't know if he practiced Thursday yet, but he practiced Wednesday and I think limited Tuesday, very limited Tuesday, but definitely Wednesday. So I assume he's on track to come back.
I would assume so. I think Vegas thinks so as well.
Yeah.
And someone mentioned that, 6.5 points over the Bears. It really wouldn't make sense if he wasn't playing. So most likely he is, which sucks, I guess. But you got to play teams at their best, and expect to win. You can't kind of pussyfoot around good teams. So, yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. Roquan, revenge game coming. I'm sure he's going to be very motivated. He's been very outspoken about his hatred for the Bears in the past. I
don't know why. They traded him to a better team. Again, whatever. But, and also, traded by New, whatever. I don't get Roquan. You were fine in the Bears, but, it had to happen. I don't know, you got to do, you're on a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. What are you complaining about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to stay here?
I don't know what was said in those negotiations. Maybe they're like, you're not that good,
arbitration? Yeah, this guy sucks. And they're like,
obviously they had to negotiate. They couldn't find a place, so obviously there was some tension. But at the end of the day, like you said, you're going to a better team. You're making your money. I don't know why you're mad. What did you? I don't know. That's the NFL, brother.
Yeah, I don't get it. Biggest news, though, coming in the week was the Ravens took out their ping pong table, their arcade center, their Pop-A-Shot. So, I think once that happens, you're John Harbaugh firmly in the hot seat for me now. Once you start taking shit away, your coaching status, it's on the hot seat for me. You can't be the coach that takes away that shit. When does that work?
What if I told you he didn't do it? It was the players. Apparently the captains took it away. Which I guess is good or bad. I don't know. You don't want to face a post-ping pong team, let's put it that way. Week 1 after ping pong is gone, that team's a little pissed.
Yeah, there's no upside to playing a team that just got lost for ping pong table, really. They're at least a little bit more focused.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the players took it out apparently, so that's what they're saying.
Still John Harbaugh on the hot seat for me. You can't let that happen.
Yeah, no. If your players are making the change, that might be even worse. We gotta step in here.
Yeah, John's not doing shit over there, dude. What are we gonna do? I guess we can get rid of the ping pong tables and the gaming consoles. Yeah, that's tough. But if you win, do you take it away? Do you bring it back? Do you keep it out? Also, you're playing with, what's his name? I almost said Cooper Flag. Cooper Rush. What do you mean? Cooper Rush is oh, thank God they're blaming the ping pong tables, not me. What are you talking about here?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, they haven't been good at all this year. Even when the guys were healthy, but like you said, why are you doing it now? It makes no sense. You should do no defense is allowed to use the game counts as offense. You're fine. Once we see Lamar come back, defense, you can't use this. Just a great offense defense. Oh, I think you just made it. Hit mute. Yeah, you see a defender on it. You're just get him off. Yeah, this is the offense's table, bitch. Yeah. Ravens are in the news a lot this week, actually. I saw the one Lamar tweet where he's just eating, I don't know, just a giant plate of food. I don't know if you saw that. I didn't see it. I saw a report. I don't know. I saw that he was don't believe reporters or something like that. I don't know. Picture of him, with a giant plate of food. Whatever. I don't really care, but... that made headlines somehow, and then I think you were saying he was high. That's why. Oh yeah, so, okay. I think it's illegal. I don't think there's a rule. I mean, who cares? Fuck. If you make him feel better and he's high and he's eating food, I don't give a shit. As long as you play good quarterback for me, if I'm a Ravens fan, that's all I need, buddy. Or be higher in the game for us. I'll be happy. Fucking lose. And the other thing was Marlon Humphrey saying that he wants to try glizzy from 50 different states, which was. That's a crazy statement. That was an absurd. That's just random. You know what? You couldn't torture that information out of me, brother. And that's the one food where it's it's not going to change that much. Like, yeah, there are different styles of hot dogs, but you can just order those, and they're gonna anywhere, and they're gonna taste the same wherever you are.
Yeah, you can probably find a restaurant that serves all different styles, and you're like, oh, which one do I want? You know, like you can probably find a place that serves Chicago, L.A., Arizona, whatever. It's like, but like, what? There's no Montana dog.
Right, so you're just going there, getting the hot dog. Like, that's fun. Like, you could do like. Literally anything else, I'd be like, all right, maybe there are differences, but like hot dog, they all pretty much come from the same place, or like a couple places only. So like you're not really changing much.
Should I do a glizzy taste tour around the country one day? 50 states, 50 glizzies, brother. You're 1 in 5.
Hey, if that doesn't mean you can't live your life, Jimmy. All right, glizzy's on the mind always.
Yeah, dude. I guess I don't know. People were. That one definitely blew up out of the craziest tweets. Anyways, the game, like I said, Bears are 6.5-point dogs. Makes sense if Lamar's coming back. But they're projecting Lamar to have, I'm looking at fancy, obviously, but they're projecting him to go off. I don't know. Obviously he's been solid this year when he played, except for the last game against the Chiefs. I don't know. Baltimore I expect to be good. Like, I don't think they could just all fell off a cliff. They didn't really lose many people, but... Again, I do think the Bears can compete in this game. 6.5 points does seem like a lot in terms of just the line, but if the Bears did lose by 6, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Like, if it was like, 26-20, I can see that happening and not being crazy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The lines are definitely, like, closer than, I don't even know, because a lot of games do end up one score anyway, so yeah, it just kind of makes sense. But, yeah, I guess on the positive, like, they don't have, oh my God, what's his name? Namdi. Something on the D line or whatever. Yeah. Justin Madubuike or whatever. I think he changed his name back to Namdi or something, or flipped it. I don't know. Justin, I know him as Justin. Justin Madubuike. Yeah, like obviously he's out, so that's huge for like their run game. So the Bears have picked up the run game recently. I guess getting Roquan back for them obviously is big for their run defense, but. With the Bears' upgraded run, like I think they should be fine in that capacity. And it's not like the Ravens do have good secondary, but if Humphrey is out because he's still not practicing, Jair sucks. Alexander, he's terrible. So like they don't really have good corners. They really only have good safety. So there is parts where like I'm like the Bears' offense should do well in this game, and the Ravens' defense, even though they haven't had guys like when they did have them, they were not good this year. So I don't know.
The first 2 weeks, they got torched week 1.
Yeah, so I don't know what their problem is, but I would expect the Bears to at least score. They scored 21 every game so far, at least. So they're probably going to score at least 21. I would expect maybe high 20s.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a game where they finally get the tight ends involved. Like you said, I think the safeties are good, so the deep ball is going to be kind of taken away a little bit more. You're going to have a lot more shorter routes with the roam, quick slants. Same with DJ. And then, I'd hope you have Loveland running routes on Roquan, because Roquan's okay in coverage. I think he's overrated as a coverage linebacker, always has been. I think he's just a step too late. Good, always. I think, good in like different areas, but I think crossing routes, he's always just a step late. And it's like, he'll make a tackle for sure. He's not going to make the play, the breakup or anything. So if you can hit like drag routes against, Roquan or against that defense, I think you'll be solid. You could easily get 8 yards a catch there. So, I hope they have Loveland. I hope they have Kmet go in here against these guys, and then maybe you can blow the top off if you can will them in there. Get the guys down low. You still have Luther Burden, who I would love to see get the ball some more. So I'm excited to see the Bears off. It's gonna be an offense versus offense game, right? Like the Bears defense has been really good this recently, but they haven't played a Lamar Jackson yet. So it's gonna be interesting to see, if Lamar's fully healthy, how he runs against us, how he, how the offense opens up against us. But we'll see there. Because still have Derrick Henry too, who's like not having the best year of his career, but still Derrick Henry. He still has a little bit. He hasn't fallen off the cliff yet, just yet. He got one more year at least.
Yeah. Speaking of Derrick Henry, he has had some fumbling issues this year, and the Bears haven't taken the ball away, so they might be keening on him to start punching at him. Legitimately, that could be like a game plan.
For sure.
And then, speaking of Lamar, I think the Bears, you started against Jaden Daniels a little bit. Like, they haven't done great against guys that can kind of get out of the pocket and run. Mm-hmm. I know can't think of what the other game was, but there was another game. Oh, J.J. McCarthy, they didn't do great against when he started running. So, like, that is a concern. But at the same time, those games, they didn't have... Oh, no, they did. I was going to say they didn't have... what's his name?
T.J. Edwards?
Yeah, but they did for the Washington game.
Yeah, he was just back, though. I think he's still getting ramped up. I mean, it takes a little bit to get ramped up. So I think it'll be interesting. I think T.J. Edwards does help a ton, obviously, and same with Tremaine being the speed guy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to design him. And Dennis Allen, I have no idea how good. I mean, I think he's pretty familiar with the Ravens. I have no idea what his record is or what he's done against them. But, like, you know, you have to probably spy Lamar. Or, I mean, at least see how his legs are and then have that as a game plan ready to go. You know, a change up. Like, hey, we're going to spy him now for sure. Because, again, like, they have weapons, but they're not, like, super scary weapons, I would say. Like, Zay Flowers is really good. Mark Andrews, obviously, is still really good. Or at least decent. And then after that, it's like, it kind of falls off for me. At least their weapons. So, like, if you can contain their weapons there and then contain Lamar, like, you're golden. Like, obviously, Derrick Henry still gash you, but I don't think it's going to be too... I don't think this game's too crazy out of hand to say they can't win.
Right. No,
6.5 seems crazy.
For sure. I kind of agree. I get it because they're away, whatever. Maybe you expect the Ravens to win. You got that 3-point bump, whatever. But, yeah, I would expect it. I would bet the Bears with points, I guess. Yeah. But, yeah, at the end of the day, I mean... This is a game that they I don't want to say have to win, but if you want to say that you're a team that can compete, actually, this is one of the games you have to prove it. Like, you're gonna start playing good teams in the back half of your schedule. So this is probably one of the easier ones, actually, compared to the teams you're gonna play later. So you gotta get it started rolling right now, or else the season might fall off.
I agree. Yeah, I think if you win this game, the for real conversation happens, right? I think this is the game where it's like, if they lose, you're like, Bears just beat some bad teams. You know, maybe what got a good one against Washington. You know, they're going to be a 500 team, and that's it. You know, they're not making the playoffs. If they win this game, they're, 5-2, easily in the playoff picture. You have next easy 2 or 3 games coming up, where then, okay, now you look like a for sure playoff team, or, at least thinking about it. But yeah, if you lose this game, not that you're a bad team, but you're average then, I would say. And then for the Ravens, this is a must win. So if the Ravens lose this game, they're 1-6. They're pretty much done. Like, I mean, the division's so bad they're not done, but it feels like they're done.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree.
Especially if the Steelers win somehow against Packers, then they're definitely done, I would say.
Steelers just keep winning. I don't know. I mean, they're not playing great teams, but...
No, they're probably losing Packers, but who knows?
Yeah. But yeah, that's really all my thoughts on the game.
Yeah. I'm picking, I guess I'm going Bears. Fuck it, I'll pick the Bears. I don't have any wrong picks.
Yeah, I'll help. But yeah, like I do think this game they can win. But is it? This might. I don't know. It's probably not true. It's definitely not true. But could this be the biggest line of a 4-2 team versus a 1-5 team? The 1-5 team's favored.
That's a good point. It probably has to be, right?
I mean, I'm sure there's been bigger ones in the past, but it's got to be one of the biggest ones, It
has to be. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. I don't know how many 1-5 teams have historically been favorites, let alone, like you said, 6.5 point favorites. Unless you're playing like an over team. Like if they're playing the Jets, maybe. But like even then, like, it's still crazy. So I don't know. That's a good point. It probably has to be. I mean, a team that much difference, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot. But hey, they just keep disrespecting the Bears. The Bears keep fucking beating the line in Vegas every week. They just keep fucking not changing it. They're like, Bears aren't this good. So
keep
I don't know,
Dallas, baby.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever.
All right, we can move on. So the game happening in a little bit here. Thursday night football. Vikings at the Chargers. Should be a good game. This is how you can test how much knowledge we actually have, how we break this one down. We have no notes this week, by the way, so we're just going off the cuff.
Absolutely.
What I want to see, I mean, Justin Herbert needs to do something, right? And then on the same flip side, Carson Wentz is getting started again. J.J. McCarthy out with his phantom ankle injury. I mean, again, I think the Chargers probably should win this game, but the Vikings have been frisky, and the Chargers defense has been pretty shitty, so I can see the receivers going off for the Vikings for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the one problem that the Vikings have is Carson Wentz, like right at the moment.
Yeah.
He hasn't played horrible, but he hasn't played great either. Like, he's been okay to bad for the most part. I think he's been good when they can go early or, like, quick throws. He's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime he's like having to extend a play or anything like that, like that's when he's getting in trouble, throwing errant balls, messing up like that. So, if the Chargers can play good coverage, like I think that they should be able to pull out. And Vikings haven't been playing super well either. But like you said, I think it's going to be hard for the Chargers defense to kind of contain the receivers at the same time. So, I don't know. I guess I would pick the Chargers in this one. Vikings for me, just like I said, have not been as good as I thought. But at the same time, neither the Chargers. I mean, they've fallen off real hard. Joel should be playing in this game. He said he was going to be, so that's obviously a giant boost for them. I've said it 5 times at this point. Like, since he's been out, they've been terrible. Yeah. So I guess we'll see if that was the difference. I don't know if he's still hurt or not, if that's going to matter. But still,
you need him. Chargers. His defense can get to you. The Vikings defense can get to you for sure. So, I think Chargers, just have too much as a whole. I think, again, it's just down to Carson Wentz, right? I still do trust Justin Herbert more than Carson Wentz. Which, I'm not trusting Justin Herbert much these days. But, I still think, Carson Wentz has been fine, like you said, but he does have, he looks really good, and then he just has, a terrible turnover. Like I said, a pick 6 last week, or, just a bad interception where you can't trust him. So I'm taking Chargers.
I will as well.
Cool. All right, let's move over to Dolphins at the Falcons. Falcons big favorites this game, 7.5 points. They're calling you back in. They want you to pick them. I'm gonna pick them. The Dolphins are fucking garbage. Dolphins just lost their best player somehow in Darren Waller, which if you told me that 6 weeks ago that was the case, crazy. He's out for the season, I believe. Falcons. They're winning this one. Bijan's gonna run for 10 million yards, I imagine.
Yeah. We didn't get our fucking TD parlay in. God damn it, forgot about that.
True.
We're gonna have to. We might have to do it ourselves.
True.
Bijan gotta be in there though.
Yeah, I'm taking Bijan if no one else is.
Like you said, Dolphins defense is horrible. Tua is horrible. That team just seems dysfunctional. Did you see what Tua said the other day?
No, I did see something, but I didn't read it exactly.
They're asking about Jalen Waddle throwing over the middle or something. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm a shorter guy. The guys are the line is tall." He's like, "So sometimes you don't want to just throw a blind ball there." It's like, dude, the guy's wide open. You can't throw it to him because you can't see. You shouldn't be playing quarterback then.
You should know that he's open based on the route. You should have that's the quarterback job. Is okay, that's open. That area's open. He ran the route. You throw it. Not a blind ball. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, you're just hurting yourself for the future. You just told anybody else you can't see over the goddamn line. Are you an idiot? Dude's gotta have fucking CTE. What are you just saying? Last week, no one, all our team sucks. They don't go to meetings, and it's dude, you're the leader. Fucking, you gotta control that.
Yell at them. Or told Mike McDaniel say something. Have Mike McDaniel say that. I don't know, not you.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there. I believed in him too for a while.
I know,
but
tune on, dude.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. So I was out in the Falcons, but they're facing Dolphins. No one's. Yeah. Any competent team's got to beat the Dolphins, pretty much. I don't know who the Dolphins beat, but
a Dolphins Jets game later in the year is gonna hit like crack. They beat the Jets yet? They play the Jets?
I don't remember who they beat.
They beat the Jets. Yeah. That
game, checks out. Any competent team could beat them, but
they play again in December. I can't wait for that game. That's a huge game for the Jets. Speaking of which, their next game up, I'm also picking the Falcons, if I didn't mention that. Next game up is Jets at the Bengals. I'm going to say Jets could win this one. I don't know how, but they could. I don't think they are. I'm picking the Bengals, but I think the Jets, if you're circling a game you could win, maybe it's this one. This is a game where I think you're going to have Tyrod starting. I think he's confirmed. Justin Fields, a sad boy. He's not confirmed yet? Oh, Aaron Glenn said he's waiting to keep him on their toes. That's right.
Come on, bro. What are you talking about? I get it, but Jesus Christ. What's the difference?
That's another sign of, you're in a bad spot when you have to keep someone on their toes.
Yeah.
When you hear a coach saying like that, you're like, they're done, dude.
That's a college thing.
Even then, yeah, maybe, but, on their toes, how? it's not like Tyrod's good. It's not like, oh, do we have...
That's what I'm saying.
This guy waiting in the wings.
It doesn't really fucking matter. Like, so I don't know. I was just saying, yeah, like, they do that in college because it's like, oh, a game plan. These guys are way different. We don't know, whatever. But, yeah, like, NFL, I get it, like, for scouting, but I don't think it really matters because both guys suck. So it's what does it matter? They both play a similar style. Obviously, Justin runs way more, but, like, Tyrod still runs the ball. So... I don't know.
If anything, I mean, Tyrod's maybe a little bit more accurate, but you still don't have Garrett Wilson, probably. Brees, I mean, again, I think Brees Hall is going to be solid this game, and hopefully they just give him 100 carries, because I would like to see him actually carry the ball. But on the flip side, like, Jets defense is good. They're okay, I guess. They're good for what they are. I mean, for an 0-7 team, they're fine. So they could make some turnovers happen, but again, I don't know. I don't trust the Jets to capitalize on any turnover.
No. The Jets are the most incompetent team right now. I mean, they don't do anything right. They don't even throw Hail Marys at the end of the half when they need to. Like, multiple weeks in a row.
Yeah.
People I don't get them. But I would just notice, like, it's just sad that the Jets, I know they're playing the Bengals, but they're the same line as the Bears. 6.5.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. And maybe Lamar's just that much better. I have no idea. That's a crazy... Yeah, it's over, like, the spreads just don't make sense.
Yeah, it's just sad to see, actually. The Jets should never have the same line as the Bears against any team.
No, you can't. Yeah, again, maybe the Dolphins. That's about it.
Yeah, and the Bengals have been playing actually better than I expected. I mean, they've been up and down, obviously, but Joe Flacco last week looked decent or pretty good, so... Yeah, I would expect them to throw on them. The Bengals still don't have a run game at all. I don't really know what happened from last year this year. But they can't run the ball. But still, the Jets can't do shit. So they're talking about trading everybody now. There's like all these guys are in discussions, like 10 guys on the team.
It's everyone, dude. Like just the end of fucking Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall. It's like everyone.
Alan Lazard. It was like Alan Lazard. Like teams are calling about Alan Lazard, and it was like I'm like that had to have been the
Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steelers. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers. Like, give me that guy. I need him back. Okay. Yeah. We're both going Bengals. Aaron Glenn. A tough look. Thank God the Bears didn't. I mean, yeah, that was like one of the discussions. You knew it was fraud alert right away. Tough.
Well, when you start acting tough in the media, and it's like you're. And at the time, people wanted to make fun of Aaron Rodgers, so they like didn't think of it as like a big story. But like when Aaron Rodgers they called me in, made me fly in, and then just told me they're cutting me. It's like or get rid of me. It's like. You could have just told me this out the fucking, like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's like, yeah, you're big balling a guy you don't even know just to be an asshole. Like, I don't really get it. So I think has a bigger bite. No, bigger bark in his bite, I should say, Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's probably going to be one and done, I would assume. Unless, I don't know. They're saying hugging him, believing in him.
Woody
so maybe
Johnson
not.
Loves the guy.
But I don't know if they're in the process of figuring out who's his guys, and we got to get rid of the shit,
The
for
shit?
The first year.
Your best players you're going to get rid of.
I know. I'm not... I'm saying what they're thinking, not
Sure.
And I'm not saying, like, the shit, but, like, the guys that, like, aren't going to work, whatever, get what we can. I don't know. Fucking...
No, I get it.
Jets are dumb. They're incompetent. What can you say? I'm trying to get into the minds of someone that doesn't know how to run a franchise. So, what do you want me to do? Obviously, it's going to be confusing.
Yeah. Okay, next game we have the Browns at the Patriots. All these games are just super favorites. Is there any good games this week?
No, I looked. There was like maybe one or two.
Like maybe the Broncos Cowboys is like good.
Yeah.
Even then, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So back to this. Browns against Patriots. I'm just going to keep rolling Patriots here. They look really good. Obviously, I think they can still improve a little bit. Drake May can still improve a little bit, but the Browns are still the Browns. Like, Quinshon Judkins looks good, but, like, I think he's not going to be great. You still have Dylan Gabriel as your starting quarterback. I still think the Patriots are going to take advantage of that. That's all I got.
Yeah, and this is just not a matchup that favors the Browns. Like, they're a really good run defense. Patriots don't run the ball. Like, they can't run, so it doesn't really matter for them. Like, it's just going to be more of the same. I mean, Ramondre did have a good game last week. Really good game for Ramondre. So, as long as he doesn't fumble, I would assume he's the starting back going forward for at least foreseeable future. But, yeah, Browns just don't have enough firepower. I mean, they have no receivers. You're literally just relying on Judkins. Like, even their tight ends, you're like, oh, these tight ends are decent, and they don't do anything. So...
No, I mean, like, yeah, I've seen, like, Fannin and Jokic. Njoku just haven't done anything. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what, especially with a rookie quarterback, you expect tight ends to be more involved in the pass game, but not really much. So, yeah. Also, I was gonna say, you're mentioning Rondre. It's weird that the Patriots have 3 coaches now: Bill Belichick, obviously, Mayo, and Vrabel, and they all just treat running backs the same way. They're just like, fuck it, like, we don't know, like. When's the last time the Patriots had a dominant, like, sick running back that's, like, the staple?
To be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair. Bill Belichick and Vrabel do have the same offensive coordinator.
True. That's a good point.
So, it's not like they really had a good running back in between. Regardless, you had Ramondre, so...
They drafted what's his name pretty high, and they're like, fuck him, let's go Ramondre.
Yeah. And Ramondre did have a good year a couple years ago.
No,
he had a really good year.
He's underrated for sure.
I don't know if it's a McDaniel thing or what, but yeah, I don't know. They don't need it. Like, you have a decent running game. You can swap guys in and out. Kind of like the Chiefs in some respect, where it's like they've had running backs that stay there, but they really haven't had like a dominant guy, and they kind of just rotate guys in and out. So, yeah, I mean, probably something similar there. You let the quarterback run the offense. Running game is secondary, but still good because the quarterbacks are playing well.
Yeah. All right. That's a good point, actually, but Patriots weird. I thought about that. Okay, we have Giants at the Eagles. Could be a good game, I guess. Like, the Giants have been frisky. I don't know if the Giants are going to be closer in this one. They're 7.5-point underdogs, but at the same time, like, I do imagine the Eagles just are getting things right. Even though AJ Brown said some, like, I saw he posted a cryptic message or cryptic post. I didn't see what's going on.
I think he's just baiting people at this point. To be honest,
so? Probably.
He posted something like, it was like, using me but not using me, or something like that. It's like, that's like the most obvious, like, this is clearly what he's talking about, but then he's gonna come out and be like, no, I was talking about something else.
That's so funny. Yeah, he's probably like, I was talking about my girl. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like,
yeah,
like, it's clearly, that's the least cryptic thing you could possibly say with trying to be cryptic, you know? So,
yeah, it's not really
I feel like he's just kind of trying to bait people.
Yeah, it's not very cryptic. You're just like, hey, you're not using me at all. So, I don't know. I guess that plays. And
he just had a great game, so what can you say? Like, I don't know. Like, he just had his best game of the year.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I imagine he's going to do it here, too. So, yeah, I don't know. AJ Brown, is that a tweet you, like, talk to your guys? Okay, I'm going to fire off a tweet. It's going to make people fucking wild. Or is it, like, or is it just kind of like, you don't care? You think you talk to someone before you put that one out there in the ether? Like Roquan Smith, like, hey, this would be hilarious.
That's a great question.
I hate Jalen Hurts. Like, oh, holy shit. Talk to Jalen Hurts for that.
He probably texted Jalen Hurts that he's going to say it just for fun. Yeah. Maybe. Because, I mean, they were friends. I mean, they're still friends. Like, so, I see
knock your mic over?
Yeah. So they're still friends, but, like, yeah, I don't know. Unless AJ Brown seems like the guy that just kind of flies by the seat of his pants sometimes, you know. So he might just rip that one off late night. Just, I don't know when he did it, but like, hey, just fuck it, dude. Yeah. Let's make some people mad.
Yeah, he's like, well, I need some engagement. He probably has like Twitter. He's got like verified Twitter, so he gets paid for engagements. He's like, fuck it, let's have this happen.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Well, you're going with Eagles here? I mean, I don't know. I mean, Giants, again, Jackson Dart looks okay at times. Cam Skyway looks good, but it's just not enough for me to say they're going to win.
Yeah, I just don't know where I am with the Giants yet. Like, obviously they're playing much better, but it's like, I feel like the other teams are just messing. And, like, they messed up, like, obviously last week to blow that game. But then, like, the other games that they won, it's like, I felt like, you know, the teams fucked up. But they did beat the Eagles already. Right?
Did they? I thought so.
Am I wrong?
I feel like they played
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they already played.
Did they play each other really recently? That's why I was like, this is weird. Yeah, they beat the Eagles 2 weeks ago, last week. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. You can't win twice. You're not going to beat the Eagles twice.
I was going to say that. I was like, so you want to have hope, but you know that the Eagles are going to be extra mad about that. So,
yeah. You're pretty fucked. That's what I was like, Giants-Eagles, Mike, is this the right week I have right now? I thought, I was like, they played each other super recently. Well, that's like, no way they played each other 2 weeks in a row. So, yeah, the old break play, it's a fun combo. But yeah, again, you're not losing 2 in a row to the Giants. If you are, then the Eagles are fraud alerts for sure.
I think the Bears have that too. I think with the Packers this year. I'm pretty sure.
Why? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how the NFL does it. Why? The good thing about the NFL schedule, I don't know if we mentioned it, we did before we recorded, no London game and no double Monday night game. Huge. Huge for the boys.
That is
6 bye week teams, but, you know, at least no London game. Again, give me one. I'll take the London game, but don't give me a double Monday night. So they didn't give you either, which is fine. I'll live with it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, confirmed. It's Packers, then Browns, then Packers. One of them's a Saturday game too. What the hell?
Is it a certain holiday? Is it 24th?
It's the 20th.
It's weird. Okay, moving over to Bills at Panthers. I think this game's going to be closer than people think. I mean, I don't know what people are thinking, I guess, but like I do think the Panthers have been frisky, and the Panthers look good, and Rico Dowdle looked awesome, and Chuba Hubbard looks good still. I don't know if Bryce Young, I think Andy Dalton's going to start. Not great there. Andy Dalton's still pretty comparable, I think. But I would take the Bills if I'm going to bet who's going to take it. I'm taking the Bills, but I do think the Panthers play it close. I don't know. Bills haven't showed me anything. They're coming off a bye, I believe, so maybe they have something cooked up, ready to go, and they're different, but Bills need to show me something here. If the Bills can win by double digits, I'll be like, okay, I'm backing the Bills. But right now, I'm teetering on the worried about the Bills line. Panic button's close. I'm not panicked yet. If this game is a loss or like a 1-point win, I'm starting to panic a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're kind of like you said, coming off the bye. You expect them to be better. You hope, at least, figure some stuff out. You saw how much it changed the Bears, at least for their offense and defense too. So yeah, Panthers 4-3. I still don't really believe in them at all. They haven't beaten really good teams. They beat the Cowboys, I guess, who have been better. So that's a decent team. But like, still, I haven't been super impressed. But maybe Andy Dalton is better than Bryce, because not like Bryce has played very well this year.
No, he's just like average.
So yeah, and Tet is good. Tetarura, I should say, is good.
Teddy
and yeah, like I think I mentioned this a couple weeks ago. He's like, his expected production versus his actual production is like the worst in the NFL because I don't know, probably just for multiple reasons, just like the volume that he's getting. So I expect that to increase, like his production. So you should have a good game. But at the end of the day, the Bills theoretically should be an elite team, and the Panthers are not. So I can't pick the Panthers in good conscience.
Can't do it. Can't do it for the fans. I agree. Again, it'll be closer, I think, but I don't think it'll be too close. Like I can see this game being close for a few quarters, maybe 3, and then the fourth quarter, the Bills just take off. The Panthers just don't have an answer for Josh Allen at the same time. Like, Josh Allen can run all over these guys, and Josh Allen can throw the ball, and you still have James Cook, who's really good. I would like to see Josh Allen throw the ball to the receivers more, actually, like get some guys involved for once. Like, maybe have a 300-yard passing game would be pretty sick. But I don't know if I don't think you need that to beat this team. Like, you don't. So, yeah. Bills for me.
I feel like Josh Allen hasn't been running as much this year. Maybe there's just me not paying attention as much, but I feel like I haven't seen as much from him on the ground.
Yeah, I feel like he just doesn't. Yeah, he hasn't really pulled down. Maybe it's not. I don't know, big runs, brutal runs, because I don't know what Josh Allen's not a huge run guy, like 100-yard, like 50-yard runs, but he's also like just runs a lot. I don't know. It's like a volume, but also good average.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like he hasn't really done. I mean, he hasn't thrown for over 253 as his highest throw total. And he has a couple 59-yard rushing games, but like 6 carries, 8 carries. It's nothing crazy. It's just I don't know. Just they need to get it right. We'll see if they can figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Next game I have, the last 12 o'clock game. This game, the line's freaking me out. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm missing something, if I didn't see a report or something. But the 49ers are 1.5-point underdogs against the Texans.
Vegas loves the Texans. I think I've thought this every week. The one week I commented on it, they actually won, I think. So I was like, But like every week I look at the Texans line, I'm like, like this team's not that good. I don't get it. Yeah, I would definitely pick the 49ers. They have been rolling recently. Even with all their injuries, it doesn't really matter. Kittle back. He didn't do anything last week, but you expect him to do stuff this week. Texans defense obviously very good, probably one of the best in the league, probably top 3, but their offense is so bad. So I don't know. You just saw the bad 49ers defense hold a team to 10 points last week. I can't expect the Texans, who are a terrible offense, to do much against them. So like the over/under being 40 in this game, like that makes sense. Crazy. Or like 41, like
yeah, I bet
I don't even. You're expecting the Texans to get 20 points? Like that's like I know that's like not that much, but it's like I don't know. I don't think so.
The Texans defense hasn't let up 20 points this whole year. They've only let up 19 as their max. So you're
that's a good point.
So like,
might bet the under in this game.
Yeah, I would take the under. Like I think. I mean, the 49ers have let up only over 20 a couple times, but 23, 21, 21. Other games 13, 15, 19 and 10. So yeah, I mean. I can see this game being like, then we say it's going to be a shootout. But yeah, I would take the under in this game. And then I'm going 49ers straight up. Just because, like, again, I need to see the Texans offense do something. Texans defense, like I said, probably best in the league, top 3. So they can take the game over, but you still have all the weapons of McCaffrey. Ricky Pearsall might be back. And then you have George Kittle, who should be at least closer to fully healthy now. And then Mac Jones is still just like a decent game manager. So give me the 49ers.
Yeah, I don't think Nico Collins is playing in this game. Not confirmed, I don't think yet.
Caution, I can't imagine they'll throw him out there.
Yeah, so I just don't get what the Texans can even do on offense. Like you said, they don't really have a good running game. They're gonna have nobody to pass to. I guess it's maybe a good Dalton Schultz game.
Yeah, Dalton Schultz action, maybe.
But yeah, I gotta pick the 49ers. Texans, I do not believe in at all. No. Well, like I said, defense is good. It's just the offense is so bad. Like I can't just. It's just hard to win games. You can't score.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you can't score, and then they can't block a fucking. They couldn't block a cold. Obviously, you can't. No one could really block cold. They couldn't block. I don't even know. They couldn't block a 700-pound woman from a. I don't know.
Cheesecake?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a woman. Anyway, 700-pound person from a cheesecake. That'd be hard to block someone like that, though. That sounds actually very. That sounds like a tough task.
Yeah, well, you need at least 4 linemen for that job.
Yeah. I don't know. Couldn't block a child from a playground. There we go. How about that? That seems unblockable. Okay. We have next game, first 3 o'clock game, Buccaneers at the Saints. Buccaneers won't have Mike Evans, obviously. I think Ibuka is going to play. You just imagine he played last week. Saints are only 3.5-point underdogs. Again, they played tough. They didn't look good against the Bears. Alvin Kamara, like you said, is probably done. I don't know, averaging barely 3 yards a carry. Baker, they come off a loss. I imagine the Buccaneers are pissed, and they're going to just dominate. It is a division game away, so who knows, but I'm going Buccaneers here.
Yeah. Saints at home are better. So I do like the line, actually, of only, you said 3.5. I got 4 on mine on CBS. But I think that actually might be the exact, like, final, like, 4 points, like, difference.
Yeah, I agree.
Buccaneers, yeah, coming off disappointing game against the Lions, but still, like, they have been one of the best teams in the league, like, despite their injuries the entire season. Saints can't seem to find a win. Despite playing decent for most games. So, yeah, it's a division game. Those are always weird, but it's too much of a difference. Bucks.
Stop playing the drums on your desk, dude. No, yeah, I'm going with the...
Oh, I'm not. I'm just shaking my leg, actually. My cord is on my leg, so that's probably what you're hearing.
You can hear it the whole pod, so that's going to be fun and playback. Yeah, you said the Saints are better at home. They statistically are. They're 1-3 at home, 0-3 on the road. So yeah, I mean, I can see the Saints win this game, but I'm taking Buccaneers. I trust them too much. I trust Baker too much.
Yeah, it's definitely going to come down to like last possession. Baker's going to make a play. They win. You're like, classic.
How is this game even close? You're like, well, the Saints are frisky. They play well. So yeah, that's what they are.
I feel like when any team plays the Saints, you're like, how are they not winning by more? And then every team does that. You're like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least Vegas starting to figure out by making the spread not crazy. Okay, let's move over to, I think, like I said earlier, the game of the week, Cowboys at the Broncos. High-powered offense versus a high-powered defense. Cowboys offense has been, I won't say unstoppable, but fucking pretty elite. George Pickens, now CeeDee Lamb's going to even be more healthy. Probably the best receiver duo in the league, I'd say, right now, especially when you have Dak, who's throwing the ball like MVP candidate. Javonte Williams has been running the ball down people's throats. But on the Broncos side, you still do have Pat Surtain. You have the whole defense has been sick. This comes down to me, if the Broncos can play offense, actually, they win this game. If Bo Nix is Bo Nix and like turns the ball over, that's the only way that you can have like Cowboys win this game.
Yeah. And the Cowboys defense sucks, as we always say. So Bo Nix should do fine. He hasn't looked great this year. He obviously had a great quarter against the Giants, but he had scored 0 until that point. Didn't look good. So yeah, he's definitely been shaky this year. Want to see a bounce back from him. I had a point and I forgot it, and I'm trying to like stall while talking to think of what the point was, but now it's not coming back to me, unfortunately. So, I'm taking the Broncos for sure, but at the same time, I could definitely see the Cowboys winning. Oh, I do remember the point. One thing that I feel like has been underrated about the Cowboys offense is that they just turned Jake Ferguson into Trey McBride Jr. Like, it's just infinite catches, like with no one around him for like 5 yards, just dink and dunk down the field, make sure you get first downs, and it's working for him very, very well. So yeah, he has a great year, and I think he saw his like 44th out of 45th like average depth of catch or target or something for tight ends too.
Yeah, and he's probably leading tight ends in yards and touchdown. Or he's made a Trey McBride's up there, but like he's up there, and he gets like 12 catches a game. But again, now you have CD back, so maybe they don't have to use him that well. But it's good to have that. It's good to have a guy who can give you a first down easy or give you a touchdown in the red zone, no problem. Like, yeah, I mean the Cowboys offense has been awesome. So, and they said everything works. So. Yeah. I over-under is the highest of anything. I see 50.5. Again, I'm going to take the Broncos as well, just because I think, again, Bo Nix just needs to play average to win this game. Because I think the Cowboys offense isn't going to be as good. I think the Broncos defense is going to hold them to, I'd say like maybe 22, 20s, right around there. And then Bo Nix just needs to get 3 touchdowns against the Cowboys to win, which I can imagine they could do that.
Yeah. If the Broncos lose this game, they're definitely on fraud. High on the fraud list for sure. Especially coming off last game. They haven't really played well again. I mean, they're 5-2, which is a great record, but still, I haven't felt like they've been as good as I thought they were going to be.
No, yeah, I feel like they were supposed to dominate games, and like even if their offense was bad, it was going to be like 17-9, and it's like it hasn't been that way because like the defense even got torched last week by the Giants for the first 3 quarters, and then they said Bo Nix just hasn't looked. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. You expect them to be better. Speaking of the Broncos, they mentioned Sean Payton having beef with Russell Wilson. Forgot about that.
Dude, Russell Wilson's tweet was actually hilarious.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was so good.
Everyone's like confirming with him too. There's more people like former players quoting Russ like, yeah, fuck Sean Payton. I'm surprised that no one likes Sean Payton. Seems like.
I mean, he doesn't seem like a great guy to hang around.
No, he's got to be horrible. Like top 5 horrible hang.
Yeah, he seems like an ass, like, constantly. Like, I feel like he probably picks on the quarterback really hard, which you saw Bo Nix yelling at him last year on the sidelines. Like, they were in screaming matches, but that's just how he coaches, so I'm sure it rubs a lot of people the wrong way, and I'm sure he is an asshole about it. Like, obviously he didn't like Russ. I don't know if his statement was about Russ at all, or if it really was about Dart. It sounds like the way that it was phrased, it's like you could take it either way, I feel like. But like, how would you know that Dart is good unless you saw him play before? Yeah. So that's why it's like I was hoping they would wait until after. It's like that just means you were hoping that the other quarterback was in.
Yeah, exactly. So 100%. you hit it in the head. Yeah, like it could have been. The exact comment was like, yeah, he was telling Brian Dable like, he's gonna wait. Yeah, can't. Glad you put in Dart. But I wish you waited till after our week because he thinks Dart was that good. But yeah, like you said, it also means that you think the quarterback that's starting, aka Russell Wilson, is shitty. Or maybe he's don't what's his name? Not Jameson. What the fuck's his name? Jameis. He's saying Jameis is shitty.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you got it. You're saying it. I'm like, was there another quarterback?
No, Jameis, not Jameson.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Russell Wilson's tweet was like, classless but not surprised. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 years later through media. The hashtag Let's Ride is pretty fun. The hashtag Let's Ride is great. What a hashtag.
It's the most well-crafted statement Russell Wilson has ever said. That's like, cause he's always like goody all the time, he never says anything bad about people. So
no,
it was hilarious, funny to see that, and then Rich to be like spot on, like something I would not even think about the bounty game.
Yeah, I first saw the tweet, like, what the fuck's he talking about? That's the tweet I saw first with Russell's, and I was like, what's he talking about? And then I had to look through find the context of Sean Payton talking shit. But yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, hopefully. Jonathan Vilma was on that team, right? He's in the media now.
Yeah,
so hopefully he doesn't commentate one of the Giants games coming up.
This one says on CBS, so he'll be out in that one. Yeah, that's funny. So all right, next game, Stinky Bowl, huge favorite. This is one of the bigger favorites I've ever seen. Obviously I had Vikings won a few years back. Colts Titans. Colts are 14.5 favorites, rightfully so. I mean, Titans. I think the Titans could keep it under 14 for sure, but like Colts are gonna murder the Titans. You hope you can see that. I guess.
I think they could keep it under 2 scores.
I think. I'm almost positive they can do that. Colts. I mean,
not
Colts
even 2
rolling.
scores, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, over 2 touchdowns. Technically 14.5.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a lot. The Colts. This is a trap game for them. I mean, they could just come out flat, but even if they do, like, you can just hand it to Jonathan Taylor. You can just throw it to Tyler Warren. You can just throw it to any of your receivers, and you're fine. So, I feel like Daniel Jones is the one guy. I don't think he's wired to have a trap game. He's like a robot to me. He just can't do it. Imagine Daniel Jones being too confident. You can't. I can't mentally imagine that. So I'm taking the Colts.
No, I don't know if Daniel Jones. Maybe because he's so quiet, he got rattled by the New York media or what? Indy's a great place for him. There's not like a ton of coverage there. Even they're 7-1 or going to be 7-1 most likely, and like you don't see really anything from their team. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no one's really talked. Even Jonathan Taylor's been best running back in the league, and no one said anything about him really. He doesn't talk to anyone. Tyler Warren's been a top tight end in the league, rookie. Doesn't say anything. And he said Daniel Jones is. Been an awesome quarterback and hasn't said anything. So yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just Indianapolis or whatever. But yeah, it's interesting dynamic there.
I had a morbid thought the other day, and while we were doing the pod, I didn't say it, but I want to say it right now because I thought it was still kind of interesting. So
I'm curious here.
Okay, so Jim Irsay, owner of the Colts,
former owner of the Colts, yeah.
Immediately, the Pacers go to the championship. The Colts are one of the best teams in the league. McCaskey dies. All of a sudden, all of the Chicago teams are starting to be better. How did that happen for 2 different cities? The owner of the football team dies, and everybody else starts getting better. Indiana fever. We're almost in the championship.
The Pacers weren't the Pacers in the championship?
Yeah, that's what I said. The Pacers went to the
yeah.
championship.
Oh, I think it's the Patriots. Okay, yeah, Pacers.
Oh yeah, no, Pacers. Yeah. So all the Indianapolis teams get a boost. All the Chicago teams get a boost. Is that a coincidence, or was there something else going on?
It's a good point, dude. Stuff. Imagine the Jerry Reinsdorf bump, dude.
Oh my god. I feel like Jerry did not do anything. Jerry's such an asshole that it was like.
Yeah, Jerry's just dumb.
Yeah.
The White Sox are just gonna be like the same. Like, what's going on? Why did nothing change? Like, I know Jerry's just poorly ran this team and he's an idiot. Like,
for sure.
We're in financial debt, dude. I don't know. Jim Irsay seemed like a good guy. Obviously, I'm not gonna talk on someone's team, but like maybe his daughter's just a sick ass owner on the sideline with her visor and shit, dude. She's scary. I saw her pop up during the game last week, or I was like, oh, she's wearing like one of those like poker visors, and it was like Christian Dior. Like that's like a $500 visor. It's just like what the fuck is going on? Like what is this team? So yeah, I don't know. The Colts are weird. I wish they were on Hard Knocks. I think they were already a couple years ago. Yeah, with what's his name. But like this would be a fun in-season team to follow. Just like I would love to see dynamic. What's going on in there? Because like I said, it's so cryptic. I just don't know what's going on in that locker room ever.
Yeah, I forgot that they do in-season Hard Knocks. Do they still do that?
Maybe not. I have no idea.
I don't think they did it with
usually
Cardinals.
Do it end of the year. Mm-hmm.
They did it.
The Bills.
Or they're doing
right?
divisions, right? They did it with that AFC North last year.
Did they?
At the end of the year. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if they're still doing it, but yeah, I'd be interested to go into their locker room, like you said. It's like very quiet, just kind of unsure what the team is. I feel like everyone's just waiting for them to fall off. Really, I don't know.
Not us. Not the number one Daniel Jones podcast. There are picks to click always.
Danny, what a guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Maybe you can get him on sometime. I don't even know what I would ask him. What do you do in your spare time? Tell me, please.
Yeah.
What do you like to do?
Yeah. What would you do if you weren't in the NFL right now?
Oh, probably like an analyst or something. Analyzer. Maybe, I don't know. Something where you just wear like a plaid button up and like some khakis, some khaki chinos, and be good to go.
Yeah. Guy work like a bank manager.
yeah, branch manager at like PNC Bank or something for sure, dude. Like, oh, dude, Daniel Jones got me a sweet loan on my car. Thank you, Daniel.
Definitely smooth. Definitely seems like he could be a smooth talker. You know, it's like quiet, suave kind of guy.
Yeah,
you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you trust him for sure. He knows where to invest. Okay, we're going next game, Sunday Night Football. I mentioned it a little bit earlier. Packers at Steelers. Another really good game, I guess. Steelers do keep winning. Packers only 3.5-point favorites. I'm going Packers. I think they should win this game, right? I saw this question actually earlier on ESPN. It was like, who needs to win this one more, the Steelers or the Packers? I'll just ask that to you. I think I have an answer for sure.
I mean, the Steelers.
Yes. Okay. Someone was like Mina Kimes, and they were like, "What do you mean? It's the Packers." I was like, "What do you mean the Packers? What are you talking about? Like the Steelers win. Someone's like, the Steelers lose. They still win the division easy." I was like, "No, they don't. Like they're only 2 games ahead of the Ravens. They win then." I was like, "What are you talking about?" So yes, if Steelers win this game and the Ravens lose, like they're firmly in the seat to get the division. Again, I don't trust the Bengals the rest of the way. But if the Steelers do lose and the Ravens beat the Bears, then like it becomes a race.
Yeah, because the Steelers still have to play the Ravens twice. So if they get within 2 games, like you lose both those games, you're dead. Like you're done. Like it's literally the difference. So yeah, I definitely say the Steelers. I feel like they're playing against worse teams, and like, I don't trust them really. So looking at their schedule going forward, I mean, I know that they beat Minnesota. I guess they did beat the Patriots, which early season Patriots.
Steelers do have some decent wins.
But you beat the Browns, you beat the Jets, you beat the Patriots when they weren't that good at the time. And then you lost to the Bengals. So
it's tough.
All right. And then you have to play Green Bay, play Indianapolis next week, then the Chargers.
Yeah,
you're probably losing those games, at least one of them. Then you play the Bengals again, then the Bears, then Buffalo, then Baltimore twice.
Damn, they have a gauntlet of a schedule, Jesus.
And Lions.
Oh my.
And Miami and Cleveland again. So you're gonna win at least a couple. But like most of those games are not gimmies or hard games. You know.
Yeah.
I would say the third easiest game on their schedule is probably the Bears the rest of the way. Well, yeah. Yeah. At this point, besides I guess Cleveland, Cincinnati again, but I don't know.
They just lost, so who knows?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess it is an Aaron Rodgers revenge game. I forgot to mention that. Like, I don't think Aaron Rodgers played against them on the Jets, the Packers at all. So this is his first time against the Packers. Maybe he knows something, but maybe Matt LaFleur knows something. They probably don't know anything. So I hate when people say that. Like, he knows them. It's like, dude, it's football. Like, if you know them, then why? How's not everyone not know him? You know, like everyone should know him then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going Packers here. just too much for me. I think Jordan Love's been too solid. You still have Josh Jacobs, who's going to be healthy now. He was sick last week. But I do imagine it's going to be a high-scoring game. I don't think it's going to be a very defensive game. I'd take the over.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like both teams I feel like are up and down on defense. Like one week they're
that's
like,
that's yeah.
I mean, Steelers haven't been very good at defense in general, but like I don't know. I want their defense to be better. I guess like a couple games they've been okay. 14-21, give up 9. But again, not great teams like New England, Cleveland. So, yeah, I could definitely see it going over. I could see it going under. I really don't know, but Packers winning, I would say for sure.
Yeah, it'd be fun to see Micah Parsons versus T.J. Watt in that aspect at least. All right, we can move to the last game. Only one, obviously, Monday Night Football. Commanders at Chiefs. Jaden Daniels, he's out, right, officially?
I believe so.
So it'll be Marcus Mariota. Chiefs are huge favorites. I can see why. I'm picking the Chiefs, obviously. I don't really talk about this game much. It's just going to be Chiefs for sure. I mean, and Commanders, if they put up a fight, that'd be good for them. I'd like to see them do that for their sake. Show me you have something left, but if they're dead in the water, I think their season's, I don't want to say a wrap, but
it's gonna be tough.
You're not winning. Yeah, you're not winning. I mean, again, you're not winning in late in the year.
No, I mean, division you got the Eagles and Cowboys playing all right. So it'd be hard to probably come back and win the division.
Even the Giants, you could lose to the Giants. They're not a game where it's like a good guaranteed win. I don't think the Giants are going to win the division, obviously, but when you're you have 2 games against somebody and one of them they're not guaranteed wins, that's tough. Or one, I don't know if they play Giants yet, but yeah.
I'll check right now. They beat the Giants.
We fucked them up one. But yeah, so
that was Rush Giants.
Yeah, that was. Whoa, you don't quote us for us, okay? Sorry, Rush Giants, solid.
That was
the game you said you're
Andrew
good.
Thomas. That was pre-Andrew Thomas,
Yeah, that was the game you said Russ is going to be good next week, and he threw for 400, Trevor.
Yeah. Well, poor Russ. I wonder if they're going to trade. I don't know what team would trade for him. Never mind.
I'm curious. Actually,
retract that statement.
What team would trade for him? Did Broncos? No. Joke. Actually, I want to look something up while you do this real quick. Hold up. All right, go ahead and talk about this game some more.
All right.
Whoa! Do you know what Bo's middle name is? Bo Nix? It's Chapman. Bo Chapman Nix.
That's his middle name?
It's Bo Chapman Nix. Yeah, it's his middle name. I don't know.
Crazy.
This is some football reference. I have no idea.
Why is his middle name?
What do you mean, why is it? I don't know. Fuck.
Alright, well, apparently Bo Nix is my favorite player now. That's quite unfortunate for me. No, he's fine. What were you looking up for Bo Nix? Was that it?
No, I was looking up. I'm gonna start lagging here because of these fucking ads. I was looking up because Russell had the big game. I was like, how many yards away is Russell Wilson from Bo Nix this year? Not that many. I mean, he's over half his yards, and Russell Wilson's played definitely not half the games. So interesting. I was thinking. Yeah. I was obviously making fun of Russ, but not like Bo Nix has been very good. Anyways, so back to this game. Bo Chapman Nix now. Commanders. Again, they're gonna. I mean, Bill Krosky Merritt's fine. He's not gonna be able to carry the team. Chiefs' defense has been really solid, and so has and their offense is still their offense. So I'm taking Chiefs, especially with Rashee Rice back. They're gonna be really good.
Yeah. Commanders got whomped last week. They did not look good at all. They lost to the Bears the previous week. They're just definitely on a slide right now. I don't know. Their just defense just really doesn't seem like they can compete with a good team, a good offense. Which, I mean, when you bring in the retirement home, eventually that they're going to fall off, So, they worked for them last year, but then you kind of kept the same guys around, didn't really add a ton, and then now everything's falling apart. So, I mean, glad you added another older guy in Debo who's playing well, but he's been hurt. Terry's been hurt.
Might back. Yeah, he might be back though this year or this week. I don't know.
Zach Ertz, old as dirt. I don't know what they're gonna do going forward. They have to completely revitalize their team. It's did
they sign Terry McLaurin this year or no? He did sign him, right?
Did.
Okay, so you have him, but yeah, I don't know. You're gonna lose a lot of guys that are good, so I have no idea.
Yeah, you're going to lose your tight end. You're going to lose middle linebacker, some guys in the line. I'm sure they got some old guys in the secondary, because of course.
Oh
yeah. But regardless, it's about this game. Chiefs have been rolling. Rashee Rice, like you said, was really good last week. The Chiefs are starting to pick it up. They're going back to Chiefs stuff. So, Commanders, unfortunate for them, they're on the downslide while the Chiefs are on the upslide. So, yeah, Chiefs by 20.
Jesus, okay. Hell yeah. Love that. All right, well, that's our Week 8 preview, our Week 8 picks. Should be a pretty shitty week. I mean, I don't know, we'll see. A lot of bad games, but hopefully the good ones carry over. Hopefully the Bears can win. We can move over to our segments. First up, we have our TD Parlay. Want to start with that? You got your pick out or no? I don't know. I got everyone else's pick. I got everyone else's pick. Yeah, I got it. I got that in the chat.
Oh my god, I just saw one. Disgusting.
Dan's?
No.
Oh, Tommy's? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start off. I'll start real quick.
Yeah, I'll think about it then.
I'll read off the first 2 texts that you can rip off the last 3. So I'm going with Bijan Robinson. We mentioned it earlier. Bijan has to score against the Dolphins. If he doesn't, I'd be shocked. Maybe it's just a passing game, but eventually I think they're going to run the ball. They're going to put it home with Bijan. And then we have from Anthony, our trusted source, our God. He's going with Saquon Barkley against the Giants. A revenge game. He said it last week, but it was a Thursday night game. Or 2 weeks ago, and it was a Thursday night game. So now he's finally going with Saquon revenge game, even though he's been pretty bad this year. So we'll see.
Hey, respect. Yeah, then we got the poopy one. Chase Brown. Ooh, Chase Brown.
Good odds, though.
Bad.
He looked okay last week. He looked better last week. You're going against the Jets, who run defense is actually really good. But, Tommy's feeling it. Tommy, I think, only missed like 1 or 2 of these, so I don't doubt him ever.
Well,
I'll doubt him here.
That's a good point. I doubt him, and then he makes it right. And then, Rico Dowdle. Interesting one as well. Obviously, splitting carries last week with Chuba Hubbard, but he was way better than Chuba last week, so I don't know if they're going to give him more shine or if they're going to continue to split. They were like splitting every drive. It was weird.
It's very odd, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it was an injury thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know you just paid Chuba, but like Dowdle has been just so good the last couple weeks. Like I don't know how you don't give him the ball.
No,
you know what I mean?
Makes no sense.
And then mine.
Thinking about it, nice.
We could have a conversation while I think more. I'll go with Jamar Chase. Fuck it, dude.
Jamar, dude? The GOAT?
I was going to go T. Higgins, but then I was like, that's a risky maneuver.
I don't think all the games are out yet even, so I don't have all the game access right now. So, I can give you the parlay of just Bijan and Saquon is plus 129. So, good odds there. Plus the 3 others I can't even put in because they don't fucking exist for some reason. DraftKings is the worst. Okay. Whatever. That's our TD parlay. I'll tweet out the odds later. Probably not. We can move over to our Urlacher picks of the week. I think you're going off. You're going first here, right, Cash? No, you think you got first up?
Am I?
I assume so. Segments, odd week picks. Yeah, I picked odd first, so you're even week 8. It's you, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. You picked the Colts last week.
Cash.
Yeah, talking about last week. I think you mentioned it in the other pod. You did go undefeated, 3-0. Colts, Bears.
I tweet it as well.
Broncos, yeah. And then I had Packers, Panthers, and Washington, who got fucked up. But, it's hard for me to say because I was like, I didn't realize Debo wasn't going to be playing. And then I was like, if that's what then they lost by 20, so I was like, I'm not going to say it. I was like,
Dude, I lost because of D. Like, you're just watching him score points, like, shit.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you're sitting down, like, cool, dude, I got the Commanders, got some picks on this. And you're actually like, D was not playing, damn it. And then you just watch him getting torched, you're like, ooh, that didn't matter as much as I thought.
All right. Yeah, but all right, I guess I'm going first. So I will go with my what's it called? Not favorite.
Upset.
49ers. Yep.
We talked about this.
Happy. I got to go first this week.
Yeah, we talked about this. Not very many good upset games available. But yeah, the 49ers just seems like one where it's like, why is it not available? I don't know.
Yeah. And I know they're going to lose. I feel like I keep not hitting on my what's it called? Even though I'm like, this is the most obvious one this week, and then they lose every time.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, next up, I'm going with the Falcons over the Dolphins. I'm trusting the Falcons again. They're going to let me down probably once again, but I just don't trust it. Like I said, Tua can't see over his line. Tua probably can't see in general because his brain's scrambled. So I'm going with the Falcons. Thoughts?
Okay.
No thoughts.
Okay. No thoughts. The Falcons are good. Or not good. Fuck. No. Dolphins are bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
No.
You're upset.
Now that I said that they're good.
Yeah, you gotta change your upset to. You gotta change your upset to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
All right, next one. I'm gonna go closer game here. I'm going with the. I'll go Buccaneers over the Saints.
I was still staring at it. I'm like, I know he's going there.
Yeah. Again, I think the Saints could win this one, so I do think the line is close. But the Buccaneers, I just like if I have to go close game, I want to be fair. I'm going with them.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Did we ever discuss? Can we share an upset and?
I thought about that. I'm like, I wonder if that's ever going to happen.
So there's one this week that could possibly happen. I don't think it would, but because I have an upset. My upset's probably with the Cowboys, but if you pick the Broncos, that'd be fun.
I was not going to.
Okay, that's fine. No, it's fine. I was wondering. I was curious, but yeah, we'll allow that in future reference. That is possible.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I don't pick this team often, but they've been playing hot, so I'll take the Patriots.
Patriots taking on the Browns. Stinky.
What was the first team you took?
Falcons over Dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
You said Dolphins are the best team in the league.
I did say that.
You said I'm going to get to a 2025 Super Bowl MVP jersey or tattoo. Okay, and I'm going to finish up. My last pick is going to be Giants over the... Or not Giants. Why did I say that? Cowboys over the Broncos. Sorry, I was looking wrong. I was looking at the game. Cowboys over Broncos. Giants over Eagles would have been fucking crazy.
What if I just pick Texans right now? Just split it so that I have a win.
That actually be smart. No, you can't do that. Not allowed. Not allowed that happen.
No shot. Sorry, what's the team you just picked? I was thinking
Broncos. Okay. Over the... Or not Broncos. Sorry, Cowboys over the Broncos. Cowboys over the Broncos.
Oh.
My bad. Right. That's the upset, yeah. Upset.
Alrighty. I actually don't have many games to choose from, unfortunately.
I mean, you can go a little bigger. I don't really care. You go Green Bay.
That's where I probably was going.
Or, yeah. And Baltimore's pretty close, technically, but I wouldn't.
But I'm not picking Baltimore. I don't trust the Bengals, even though I'm playing the Jets. It's like, I could see the Bengals just somehow shooting themselves.
Yeah, the Bengals could Bengals the fuck out of that game.
Whew. And I always pick against the Jets, so I know I just picked the Packers last week, but Packers again, baby.
Dude, go Pack, go. Packers over the Steelers. Got some good games. I mean, all our games, we picked the best games, basically. Like, the only ones that are going to be fun, probably, other than Falcons, Dolphins, and Patriots, Browns aren't going to be fun, but who knows? Be excited.
Yeah, it's like I wanted to pick the Bills, too, but I don't know. In the back of my head, the Panthers scare me, because we keep picking against, like, I picked against them, and they fucking won by 30, so... They're just terrifying to pick against.
The 30-point win, 30-0 really, really hurts.
Yeah. And it's like, I know the Bills are winning. Like, I know in my head, in my heart that they are, but...
Yeah, but just once you say Panthers in the ether, once you say the Bills, you're fucked. Yeah. All right, well, that's our pod. Thank you for joining us. Let's go Bears this weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.